Right.
It is warm outside.
Perfect. Thank you very much indeed.
Thanks for having me again. Thank you.
And Nick's comedy show, The Very Best and Worst of Mr. Swallow, is at the Duke of York's Theatre in London in September.
You're watching BBC Breakfast. The time is 8:59.
BBC Radio 5 Live.
The voice of the UK.
Nicky Campbell. Listen on BBC Sounds and watch on iPlayer.
Very good morning. Welcome to the Nation's Phone-In. Hope you had a good weekend. Well, it was a weekend that shook the world. Our question this morning, Putin, is it the beginning of the end? Your thoughts, please. And it's not just about Putin and Prigozhin, one brutal autocrat and a fascist mercenary leader. It's about energy prices, cost of living. It's about your mortgage. It's about your shopping basket. It's about all our futures. It's about Moscow, but it's about your town too. As for deposing Putin, maybe we should be careful what we wish for. We're getting a bit ahead of ourselves. Who knows? In terms of ruthless murdering tyrants, I think on this occasion many people are saying our enemy's enemy is our enemy. Look what's going on here. Let's do it. Let's think about what may happen, what this will mean for the war in Ukraine as well. We've got Putinologists, war experts, economic experts. We've got you. And get in touch. This is unprecedented stuff, which is important for all of us. There's no such thing as a stupid question. That's always been my watchword. 08085 909 693 85058. Get in touch.
This is BBC Radio 5 Live.
Call free 08085 909 693. Text 85058. Text will be charged at your standard message rate. Visit bbc.co.uk/5live terms for our terms of use.
And here is the news this Monday morning from Karishma Patel.
Thank you, Nicky. A BBC investigation has led to the identification of a new suspect in the Stephen Lawrence murder case. He's been publicly named for the first time as Matthew White, who died 2 years ago. The investigation found the Met Police seriously mishandled key evidence relating to him. Scotland Yard has apologised for how it handled the case. Russia's defence minister has appeared in public for the first time since the uprising by Wagner mercenaries. Sergei Shoigu has been pictured in state media visiting troops on the front line in Ukraine. Wagner's leader, Yevgeny Prigozhin, had demanded his removal when he ordered troops to advance on Moscow. A woman whose husband and son died in a submersible which imploded in the Atlantic says she was supposed to be on board. Christine Darwood gave her place on what was meant to be a tour of the Titanic wreck to her 19-year-old son, Suleiman. And a study has found that people in the UK are less likely to survive treatable conditions like breast cancer and stroke than those in other rich countries. The review by the King's Fund think tank said the problem might be directly linked to NHS performance. The government says it's investing in services.
BBC Radio 5 Live.
The voice of the UK.
Listen on BBC Sounds and watch on iPlayer.
Yes, watching that text console very closely, do tell us what you think about the extraordinary events at the weekend, what you feel it may mean for all of us. It's central to all our futures, this 08085 909 693, our number. If you get in touch by text, tell us where you're from and put your name at the end of the text. Let's hear from Ukrainians, from Russians, from Brits. And we've got Anthony Beaver, leading historian on Russia, author of Russia, Revolution and Civil War. Anthony, good morning.
Good morning, Nicky.
Hi, and Dr. Patricia Lewis, I'm delighted to say as well, Deputy Director at Chatham House. Hi, Patricia.
Hello.
Well, Patricia, what did you make of it?
Well, it was a roller coaster of events that in the end led to something that we're not quite sure what it means. So it's still yet to play out, I'd say. We don't know yet the role of Belarus. We do not yet know what will happen to all the Wagner fighters.